Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the North Shore 9 podcast presented by FanDuel. This is the NS9 Postgame Show powered by Primanti Bros. Guess what? I'm your host, DiNardo. That's Neil. The Pirates demolished the Reds. Neil, who are these Reds? This first place. How many Reds fans are trolling Pirates fans this week? For what?
Oh, they're such frauds, man. Like, all the stats said it. And so it just feels, especially after that Cardinals series, it feels so good. 10-run victory after an 8-run victory. It can't, I'm bliss. I'm in bliss. And it's even better knowing that Cincinnati fans are miserable. And
As
there
they
are
should
people,
be.
yes, they don't deserve happiness. And so today's a good day.
The Pirates take game 2 of the series. They win 17-7. I mean, it is May 2nd, and these Cincinnati Reds are already 0-2 in series versus the Pirates this year. They've played 5 games, and in 5 games, the Pirates have averaged 8.4 runs per game versus Cincinnati Reds. We're talking about the Pittsburgh Pirates here and the first place Reds.
First place no longer. They're now in second behind the Cubs, who might be a little terrifying, but today the Reds are just going to keep sliding because this is a terrible, terrible team that we face today. I mean, 7 straight walks. It's crazy.
7 of them. They batted around the order 3 times today.
Yeah. Their strength is supposed to be pitching. And this is not a good pitching staff. I mean, we were feasting on them. And we feasted on them in Cincinnati. It's where we should be. All is right in the world.
For sure. For sure. Neil, I mean, the Pirates are good. The Pirates are good.
Yeah.
We're back. We're so back. This Cardinals, that series it was really bad. And it just made us all just get in our feelings. You know, this has been a good team. They're showing they're a good team. It's the Cardinals. It's just the Cardinals, I guess. But hey, no, for real though. I mean, they're taking care of business. You know, we had our NS9 live on Thursday, you know, and Tyler, myself, and Jim were discussing, you know, what's the reasons it's all doom and gloom, or the reasons that, you know, this team, you know, can be good and it's not all over. And my thing too was, like, you look at around the NL Central, you know, and teams like the Phillies and the Mets, I mean, they're not having good starts. It's like, if you just take care of business at home, of course, what I meant by that is the division. You take care at home, you have a chance. And like, that's what they're doing. Again, I know the Cardinal series was awful, but they've won this series. I mean, this series versus the Reds now is done. They've won 4 out of the 5 series against the NL Central already. Like, they are doing what they need to do to win. They're doing it again, and now they're a couple games over 500 now again.
Yeah, and like, you could really just feel like there were 2 of those Cardinals games where, like, they really had no business losing. And it was a lot of stuff, like a lot of unlucky bounces. You know, again, Santana blowing up, but overall, like, I think Brandon Lau said it best: you sweep it under the rug and you move on. Like, you just acknowledge it's a bad stretch. And we were still 500 coming out of April, which I think is something every single Pirates fan in chat and on this show would have said, I'm okay with that. So the fact they're able to bounce back and eviscerate the Reds in 2 straight games, you're feeling pretty darn good about going into tomorrow. Like, it's exactly the bounce back you needed. And I think we talked about it a lot. This team is able to recover from being punched in the face. And they've recovered well from the biggest punch they've received so far this year.
You've nailed it. You nailed it. The way this team has responded, again, that Cardinal series was pathetic. It was bad. I mean, they dropped 4 straight games at home against the Cardinals. They could have gone 2 ways. They could have just been, man, it's over. You know, we ain't that good. Or they could respond. And that's what they've done. Like, they came out and they responded in a big way. I mean, they are manhandling the Cincinnati Reds right now in these past 2, all year, but like in these past 2 games, they certainly have. It's been a great way to respond. And like you mentioned, the pitching wasn't stellar today. I mean, Carmen Mlodzisnki is still a very polarizing figure for this rotation, but career high in strikeouts. I mean, this is what it's like. This is what's polarizing about him. But you see the talent. Can he go deep into games? Can he be a starter? That's to be questioned. I get it. 5.2 today, 5 earned. Now I'll say this: the last couple runs. I mean, they had the lead. Maybe things are different as a tighter game, but it's strikes. Just get through this. 5.2, 5 earned runs, 10 strikeouts though, just 2 walks. Did give up his first homer, and what was it, 75? I think career 75 straight innings, longest stretch coming into this game for starting pitchers. He finally gives a home run, but you see things and you see the stuff that he has and he possesses. I mean, that splitter was going for him today very well. Yet 5 earned runs in 5.2 innings.
Yeah, it's a weird thing where the stat line is not how he pitched today, I don't think. I mean, you go back to the center field shenanigans that cost the Pirates 2 runs. Ellie De La Cruz's dinky little double in that first inning, and Davinsky giving up that homer, giving him his last earned run. It's an unkind stat line. But I do feel like there's just a lot of inconsistencies, which is why you want him going that 1 or 2 innings, or being a piggyback for when say Jared Jones comes back and you don't want to have him go too far. I think we're seeing his limitations, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I don't think I saw anything today that was yes, this guy has to stay in our starting rotation when Jared Jones is healthy.
I think that's absolutely fair. That's something that, you're going to still have time to evaluate once Jared, and if Jared comes back and everyone's healthy. In the meantime, I still think he's the best solution for the 5th starter, but I do certainly see that this team could certainly use his services in that long relief, in the middle relief, role there. But either way, it's still, I mean, the team is still winning when he starts. And again, today it wasn't pretty, obviously, but the team is still winning. It's not as if last year there was certainly more scrutiny because the team was not winning. And, well, hey, maybe this team could win if he was in this role and there's another starter. But even through the struggles, the team is winning. So it's at this point in time, he's not hurting the team. He's not hurting the team being that.
No.
Again, you could make the argument if it were to be somebody else like Jose Urquidy, he could essentially possibly be hurting the team in that role. Mlodzisnki isn't.
No, you're 100% right that he is by far the best option. It's kind of clear Barco isn't quite ready to be an MLB starter yet. Dotel probably is a little too raw. No, he looked really good against the Cardinals, but you probably don't trust that yet. Harrington's not as good, and Urquidy is also not as good. So you keep rolling with this, because it wasn't a terrible start. Like you said, the 10 strikeouts are huge. But I don't think this is going to be the ideal long-term solution unless something changes in the next month of say Jared Jones's rehab starts. If Mlodzisnki goes on a tear through May, I think we can revisit this conversation. But I feel because we're having the same conversations a full year later, I think it does kind of point to the idea that, maybe this guy is best served in the bullpen, but he's doing a fantastic job filling the gap from when we need him.
Right. 100%. That's just how I look at it right now. Again, you can make this argument all day long. They're winning. He still possesses some really good stuff. Again, that splitter, this team had no answer for that. I know it's very lefty based and he was throwing it a lot, but this Reds team was swinging and missing all day long against it. He has some really good stuff. Again, though, the story today is certainly about the offense. The offense has been spectacular these past few days. And from the get-go, I mean, actually, let's go back, though. Carmen Mlodzisnki starts off with a deficit. The Reds are up 2-0, and immediately you're thinking boy, I guess it was nice for the first game. Now game 2, Mlodzisnki's up. It doesn't look great. They're down 2-0, and the team responded they went around the order. The very first inning, they put up 3 runs, and they did not look back. Everybody on this team had an RBI through the 4th inning.
Yeah, I mean 5 runs. The 5-run first inning, it was nuts.
3, made it 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a weird day. The offense mashed. Everyone had an RBI. Everyone was eating well. They didn't hit a single home run and put up 17 runs. It was a weird day, but I mean, everyone. I mean, Cruz 2 hits, Lau only with 1 hit, but walked 4 times today. Um, uh, Konnor Griffin got 3 hits today. He was on cycle watch going into the later part of the game. Like even the players who have, I mean, besides Henry Davis, everyone was getting on base and getting on base often.
Right. I want to be clear here. Konnor had 4 hits today.
Sorry. You are right. I was looking at the wrong guy. 4 hits. My bad.
And I want to talk about him a little bit here as well. But yeah, Konnor had 4 hits. Connor's been quietly really turning things around on his season. Konnor now has a 714 OPS. Now, is that anything to praise and say, oh, wow, like this is a stud? No. But knowing where he was, knowing how he's been progressing and where he's standing around, like a 714 OPS isn't hurting the team by any means. He has been quietly really turning the season around, making better contact, hitting the ball better. In his last 9 games, he has 14 hits. He's batting .412 in his last 9 games. Like Konnor Griffin's, I feel like there's been moments we've been seeing, moments in the Texas series. He goes hitless, then Milwaukee starts coming back a little bit. Like we're seeing moments, but I think we're quietly starting to really see Konnor Griffin arrive as a player.
I'm pretty sure since the Texas series, he's raised his OPS by like 150 points, if not closer to 200. And I mean, and the benchmark I've always been setting is that Bobby Witt Jr., 722 OPS as a rookie. He's now at 714, and he's just climbing. And it's so at the very least, he's at that benchmark you want him to be at, where he's performing like these rookies did when they were 19 and 20 years old. And what I would say is he's clearly figuring it out. He's elevating the ball now. He's getting on base more often. He's homering. It's clear that it's been a struggle because Major League pitching is absurdly good, but he's adjusting very well. And I mean, 260, 714, batting 8th in the lineup. You take that every day.
With the defense he's providing, the speed that he's providing. And like you mentioned, 2 home runs in that span. He had the triple today, so it's not also just him being a slap hitter or being like a BABIP merchant here. He's stroking the ball pretty well. So I got to give some props, some kudos to Konnor Griffin, because there was a lot of debate if he should even be up here this early. He's only got so many plate appearances above AA, and should he get his contract? He hasn't proven anything. And it was a struggle at first. And again, like we tell people time and time, let prospects struggle. That's how they learn. I'm all for it. My biggest thing was, talking about Anthony Roman. I saw, but last year he was 4 for 55.
Yeah.
He turned out to be a pretty fine player last year. Konnor Griffin had his struggles. It's about that time frame. Again, his last 9 games, he's been performing. So I'm not here to crown him yet. I'm not here to say, oh, it's done. The struggles are gone. He's going to be an MVP caliber player going forward. But, we have seen, right? The eye test shows it's looking better. The results are there being better. Let's continue to let him grow and develop and whatnot. But he is looking to be every bit of the part right now as one of the top prospects and a guy that's going to really help out this ball club.
Yeah. I mean, I think when, and I'm going to start calling this watching the footballization of watching baseball, where there are just so many games that it's really, really easy to hit the panic button after 10, because in an NFL season, you have 16 games total, but you just got to give these guys time. Same with Konnor Griffin. You need to let him struggle a little bit, but also the Pirates, 5-game skid, but they're still a good team. All the underlying metrics say this is a good pitching team and a good hitting team. The FIP is low. The ERA is low. They're hitting home runs. They're getting on base. You just got to be patient, not only with Konnor Griffin, but also with this team. If they keep doing this stuff, they've been winning 2 or 3 most series, like they did today. They got 2 or 3. They're going to be in a good spot, even if that Cardinals series was horrific. And again, it's because it's the Cardinals too. That's 90% of it. Getting swept by them sucks. but like the overall body of work is quite good, and I feel very confident going forward that it's going to stay good.
100%. The Mets series was awful. The Cardinal series was awful. Every series outside that, even the ones that they lose, I don't think you've looked at it and was like, oh man, this is a terrible team. Again, for those two series, you could have that debate for sure. That's how they played in those losses. But pretty much every loss in this year, it's been competitive through the last pitch. You know, and again, that's how I feel like, you know, this is a pretty solid team, because even when they're losing, most times they're still in it and they had opportunities to win. And that's why you're frustrated, because like, well, if they did this different and they did that different, they could have won this game, you know, and that's the thing. In the losses, they're just if they did this one thing different, they could have won, opposed to, well, this team's awful because they got 3 hits on the day, 14 strikeouts. You know, there's not even competitive. That's the big difference right now. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll cut to a break. We'll come back and talk a little bit more about this offense, but you guys' favorite commercial.
This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack hydration sponsor. IQ Bar protein bars, IQ Mix hydration mixes, and IQ Joe mushroom coffees are the delicious, low-sugar, brain and body fuel you need to win your day. The Ultimate Sampler Pack is a great way for you to try all IQ Bar products and flavors. You get 9 IQ bars, 8 IQ Mix sticks, and 4 IQ Joe sticks. All IQ Bar products are clean label certified and entirely free from gluten, dairy, soy, GMOs, and artificial ingredients. With over 20,000 5-star reviews and counting, more people than ever are fueling their lifestyles with IQ Bar's brain and body boosting bars, hydration mixes, and mushroom coffees. The Ultimate Sampler Pack includes all 3. My personal favorites so far have been the almond butter chip and the iced tea lemonade hydration mix. It's just really full of flavor. I love starting my day with it, and I couldn't imagine starting my day with anything else other than IQ Bar products. Right now, IQ Bar is offering our podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including the Ultimate Sampler Pack, plus free shipping. To get your 20% off, text MLB to 64,000. That's MLB 64000. Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details.
19 hits, 11 walks. The 2026 Pittsburgh Pirates. 7 guys had multiple hits today.
Yeah, I mean, 12 for 14 with runners in scoring position is just a nutty stat.
Right? How many walks do they have with runners in scoring position?
I mean, 7 straight walks. I mean, I couldn't believe it. The broadcast said like they scored in that 3rd inning, they scored 5 runs without a single hit in that inning. They still
hold on, like not even just a single hit, not a ball in play.
Yeah.
No sack flies, like just not even a ball in play.
Yeah. And they still got 19 hits on top of that. It's crazy. Like it was such a crazy game. I mean, and just to kind of like put a big picture on it, the Pirates are now the 2nd highest scoring team in the National League. Like we have the 2nd most runs scored, only behind the Braves, who are on an insane tear right now. Like that's pretty great. And I don't know, that was so much fun to watch.
It really was. And again, just, you know, Reds fans. Oh, last night, be excited. Be happy for last night. We got Louder coming up. We got Chase Burns coming up. Louder lasted 5 outs. I'm sorry, 4 outs. 4 outs. 8 earned runs.
He was terrible. Like, just, oh my gosh. Like, I can't believe Reds fans were hyping this guy up. Like, Chase Burns, good pitcher. I can't believe Louder was getting hyped because this dude is trash.
At least that's the way he looks. But it was funny because the 1st inning, he was just getting hit. I mean, just hit after hit after hit. And it was like, and then the 2nd inning, it was walk after walk after walk. But just bad performance by him. But yeah, I mean, just a great way for the Pirates to respond, capitalize today. And we haven't even announced it. You guys are doing a great job in the chat. You guys know what time it is. We're giving away sandwiches for the 2nd time in a row. Put your hashtag Raise This in there. We'll be giving those away soon because that's what we do this year in 2026 as Pirates fans, as a Pirates podcast. We give away sandwiches quite a bit. 2 games above 500. 2 games above 500.
I wonder how long it took us to get 18 wins last year. But like this year,
I think it was August.
Sandwiches are flying off the rails. I mean, I don't know. I'm still not over like Louder exiting after four outs, and then Connor Phillips coming in, walking 4 straight batters, and then being subbed immediately. He doesn't even get an out. Like,
right?
It was comedic, and just what a good day.
It really was. I mean, like a lot of times we often go through what happened with the scoring and everything. Like today was just so fun. I just want to bask and enjoy this. The Pirates scored a lot of runs almost every inning. Like there's your recap of this game.
Yeah.
I want to give some shout outs here though. Steel City DW, shout out for the $10 super. He says the best part of the series equals exposing the Reds for what they are instead of letting some other team do it. I mean, amen.
Yes.
Amen. Again, so far they've taken 4 out of the 5 games versus the Reds. As I mentioned,
right.
They're averaging 8.4 runs versus the Reds. I mean, they have just embarrassed the Reds at their home, at our home, everywhere.
I would say we own the Reds, but I don't want to own anything in Cincinnati.
Shots fired.
Sorry to my brother, but no, don't want anything to do with Cincy.
Shout out to Jack Jetta for the 5 gifted subs. Also, shout out to Sean Hooper for the 5 gifted subs. Yeah, I mean, today's just a very good day. I do want to run down here. Oneil Cruz, I mean, he led off things. He got the single, hit that ball super hard, right by Louder, up the middle, started things off. Then a balk by Louder, got him to second. Mr. Catalyst over here scores by Brandon Lau's, single to right field. I mean, he started to get things. He's 2 for 6 today. As mentioned, Brandon Lau is 1 for 1 with 4 walks. Brian Reynolds, 2 for 3, also 2 walks, RBI, his 200th double of his career. So shout out to Brian Reynolds.
Yeah, I mean, exactly what you wanted. I mean, from the top of your lineup, reaching base a combined, 10 times from your top 3. I was trying to do the quick math, and I couldn't switch back and forth between the walks and the hits fast enough.
12 times.
12. Yeah.
No, wait. Sorry. We're not mapping. So Cruz got 2 hits, right? Lau got 4 walks and a hit, and then Brian Reynolds got 2 hits and 2 walks. So 11.
11. All right. No,
11
and that doesn't even include O'Hearn, who also got on pace.
Who had 2 hits and a walk.
3 times.
Sir. Marcell Ozuna, 3 for 5 today with a walk. That's how you
salmon season? I think it might be salmon season.
Is it salmon season?
For the Big Bear?
Uh-oh. Going up north?
Yeah. We're going upstream, baby.
Love it. And then Nick Gonzalez continuing his hit streak. He was 2 for 5 today with a walk. I want to point this thing out too as well. Again, 19 hits, 11 walks, 17 runs, not 1 home run.
It's
they
crazy.
Did all of this today. Again, you can't say small ball. Someone on Twitter said this. Can't call it small ball. I guess it's called medium ball, but not 1 hit over the wall today.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they weren't hitting the ball hard. I mean, Horowitz, it was against Trevino, so it's whatever. But Horowitz was inches away from hitting a home run. Cruz hit the ball hard enough to have a home run. Like Ozuna was hitting. It was incredible stuff, and I think the walks helped a lot. I think the walks helped a lot with the fact we didn't hit any home runs and still score 17. But still, is this Don Kelly ball?
Is it?
Are
you saying the manager has some impact?
I don't think I'd go that far.
Oh, I mean, this wasn't Shelton ball. I'll say that much.
Yeah, Shelton ball with poor Derek Shelton. Got Tommy Pham and Derek and Connie Kelly, Ryan O'Hearn. It's a cruel world out there.
Couldn't bring the best out of him.
Yeah.
But yeah. Again, Horowitz, like you mentioned, 2 for 3 with a walk. Konnor Griffin today, 4 for 5, also a walk. I feel so bad. Henry Davis 0 for 6.
Yeah, right.
Now he did get an RBI.
Close.
But man, that's that's gone. I mean, he had the 2 home runs last night. So, like, big shout out to Henry Davis. I'm sure he enjoyed last night. But, a game like today going over 6, you kind of feel like the kid in the corner, like, man, I want to have some fun too.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was so clear when, like, he was feeling himself when, like, the Reds kept walking guys, and then Davis comes up and he immediately starts swinging. He's like, dude, like, let him in. They can't throw strikes. Why are you swinging the bat?
Yeah.
But it's okay. Davis
He had some hard hits.
Yeah.
Just oftentimes we're finding gloves, and he was getting out. So, yeah, Henry Davis, the only starter not to get a hit. Now, again, every starter had an RBI. That was all done by the 4th inning. He was the only starter not to get a hit. I mean, really, him, because I guess Mangum's over. He didn't really have an at-bat. But him and Triolo were the only players to enter the game and not, have an at-bat and not get a hit.
Good day. I mean, Henry will be fine. I feel like he's one of the more unlucky hitters. I feel like he hits the ball hard quite often, and it still always finds a way to find a glove.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fix that. No clue.
Right. It's just funny because last night Jim and Tyler were on. They're talking about Henry Davis being close to, a 600 OPS, and if he can get over 600, I mean, that's what you want to see out of him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Pirates lineup was so good that he got 6 plate appearances today to lower his OPS all the way back down to a 537. It's like if they just had a normal game and he only went 0 for 4, it wouldn't be that bad. But now he has to go 0 for 6 today. So, like, it's right back basically like those 2 home runs almost, not quite, but almost erased.
Baseball's a cruel sport. It's really brutal.
It is.
Especially if you're a Red today.
Yeah, man. With that being said, Oneil Cruz actually made a couple of fine plays in the outfield today as well. I mean, defensively, they seem pretty good. I know that there was the double today.
Yeah.
We can debate about that a little bit just to bring it up. Maybe just to bring it up, not to be the Debbie Downer here, but there was that one play. Communication has been a problem. So there was the ground rule double. Cruz, Reynolds. What's your take on that?
I don't know. Like at this point, like it's happened frequently enough that like the two just kind of got to figure out a system, because both of them think they're center fielders with the ability to call off each other, and no one does. And so I don't know. Like I know neither of them are like particularly like elite at this, but you feel like 2 professional grown men who played together for 4 years at this rate could figure this out.
Yeah. Just wanted to bring it up for 2 reasons. Oneil he's looked better this year, in the field, and he actually made some really nice plays. I mean, one, Johan Santana or Johan Ramirez could really thank him for hard hit to the wall over his head. He caught the ball, really good play. So he's made some really good plays out there defensively. I just feel right now it's more of a communication problem that's happening. He actually looks fine defensively. Occasionally he looks a lot better than fine, like today with that play. But communication seems to be a problem right now. And that definitely existed today in that first inning. But either way, that's in the past. All back to the happy vibes. Let's go ahead and give away some sandwiches. Neil, how does that sound?
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
So tell everyone what they need to do.
They got to drop the hashtag raise it in chat. I think we got 141. We can get to 150 before we roll, right?
That's it. People.
Come on,
I don't
guys.
want to call you all pathetic, but that's it. Come on, man. Get your hashtags in here. Don't be like the Reds offense. Show up.
Yeah, I don't know. We've had like 190 in here before.
I know, right? Speaking of showing up in the Reds offense, also by the 4th inning, the Pirates had more hits than Brian Hayes had all season. So
Didn't they have that after the first inning?
No, he does have 10 hits. So we got to give him that. He does have 10. They got their 11th in the 4th, and I believe also their 12th and 13th. But yeah, I
didn't realize he already had 10 hits. Good for him.
How about that? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and draw our very first winner. You guys know the deal. If you do win, give us an email, northshore9@gmail.com. Let us know your email address associated with the Primanti Bros app. That way we can send them to you digitally. And there's our first winner, Burger John. Congrats, Burger John. And now we'll go ahead and select our second one. So, James Shestina.
Congratulations.
We got 2 winners today. 4
2
sandwiches
winners.
being handed out. That's the Pirates are what, 18 now? 18 and 16?
18 and 16.
So
just keep taking 2 with 3.
How about that? 36 winners so far this year.
The people are swimming in Primantis.
That was
they
like
already got
August.
a whole tailgate of Primantis. They've gotten 36 free ones online, and they're going to have a whole nother tailgate with free Primantis.
That's right. June 13th.
That's right.
Our next tailgate. You guys better show up. The Pirates are hot. Pirates are hot. I want to make sure you show up then. They play the Marlins as well. Neil, it's been a pleasure talking about the Pittsburgh Pirates today with you.
It was such a great time.
It was a very nice game to watch. With that said, any last words?
Nope, just sweep the Reds tomorrow. I don't ask for much.
I don't ask for much. It is just it's just the stupid, pathetic Rays. Just the Reds, just sweep them.
Yeah. No, they suck. So we should sweep. Season's over tomorrow if we don't sweep.
for the 20th time?
Yes. Yes. The Pirates are 0-20 in must-win games this season.
Love it. All right, we're out of here. We love you all, and we do, of course, appreciate you all. Drop a like, drop a comment, share this, let everyone know to follow us, let everyone in on the secret that we give away sandwiches, so that way we can give some more away. So with that said, we'll see you guys tomorrow once the Reds get swept by the Pirates.
That's
Bye-bye.
right. Goodbye.
All right, that wraps up this episode of North Shore 9. Thanks so much for tuning in, whether you're listening on the podcast or catching us on YouTube. If you enjoyed the show, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps us grow. And if you're listening on the podcast, a quick review goes a long way in helping others find the show. Plus, be sure to tell a friend about us. There's always room for more here in the NS9 community. And for those looking to support us a little more, consider joining our Patreon, become an MVP member, and get exclusive perks while helping us continue to bring you more of the Pirates content you love. Thanks again for all your support, and let's go Bucks.